Hello everyone. In this video tutorial module, I'm going to be teaching you all about SAP, and I'll be teaching you how to perform various functions needed in your job, such as material reservation, creating a purchase request, issuing materials, and all that other good stuff. So to start off, we'll start with this video, which is an introduction to SAP. So first things first, you'll need to make sure your VPN is connected, otherwise you won't be able to connect to SAP. So you can simply click over here on the right side, go over to your VPN, open up the settings tab, then click on the VPN and connect. Once again, click connect. And then you'll be able to connect to the VPN. So now that you can see that we are connected to the VPN. So now we can just close this and we can head over to the SAP logon icon. So let me just click that. Okay, and it's loading now. And you can see that there are three different options we can choose. You might have only two, that's okay. So the two main ones that you must have, and if you don't have, make sure to contact us to resolve this, is PRD and AAE quality. These two are important to have. So AAE quality, which is this one, AEQ, this is the training server. So when you're connecting here, you're only using it for practice and training. This isn't the live system. So it also won't have entirely all of the same functions as the live system, but it has just enough for you to train and understand how to use SAP. PRD, on the other hand, is the live system. So anything you do in PRD should be like real requests or real purchase requests or internal reservations or anything like that. Don't do any training in PRD, because if you accidentally post a transaction, it'll be considered as a real transaction. Whereas if you do it in quality, there's no problem. You can practice all you want in quality. Just use PRD for actual like functions. So to log in, you just click on whichever server you want. So we're going to do practice here. We're not doing anything in real time, so we can log into the quality system. So double click that, and it'll bring you to this login screen. So here you'll input your username and password. So I'll go ahead and do mine. And once you've logged in for the first time, it'll show up automatically. You can just click it and put in your password. Now one thing to note is that it's possible to lock your account. So if I put in the wrong password, for example, this is what will happen. I'll be greeted with this. Now if I do it again, see, I put in the wrong, oh no, I didn't enter any password actually. So I put in the wrong password twice. Okay, you need to be careful at this stage, because if you enter the wrong password for a third time, your account will be locked, and then you'll have to contact support to reset your account. So if you log in 2 times with the incorrect password, just close the window entirely, close all of this, and relaunch SAP. Make sure it's fully closed though. Because if you try to log in 3 times or more, your account will be permanently locked and you'll have to contact administration to reset it. So here I am trying to log into 200 again. So I'll put in my username and I'll put in my correct password. As you can see, it gave me a warning that there were 2 failed login attempts. So this is just a prevention feature, so that no one can access your account without authorization or use your account improperly. So we can just click OK, because we know those 2 attempts were just me. And now you're in the SAP Easy Access menu. Now your system might look a little bit different than mine, and that's okay. Everybody can set a specific theme depending on how they want their system to look. So if you want to change your theme, you can just go back to this screen, the logon screen. You can hit this you can hit here. In the top left hand corner there's these 3 lines. Yours might look a little different, but it's generally the same concept. And click Options. Now in the options you'll be greeted with these more options. So you can just click Visual Design, Theme Settings, and here you can choose your theme. So you can see that I'm on the Belize theme right now. Some people are on the Classic theme, some people are on the Corbu theme. It really doesn't matter, it's whatever your preference is. So I'll stick to the Belize theme. Then make sure you hit Apply and OK. Then you'll probably have to log out and log back in if you're changing the theme, but I didn't change the theme, so I don't need to log in and log out again. Okay, so now we're back to the Easy Access menu. So here are all the transactions that are available for you. As you can see, there are quite a lot, but chances are you won't be using all of these. You can also set up your favorites over here. So if there's a transaction that you'd like to favorite because you'll be using it a lot, you can just go to that transaction, for example, MM01. I went to it, right click, and you can click Add to Favorites. Or you can create another Favorites tab. For example, if you go over here, you can add to favorites as well, or you can so let's take this, add to favorites. Then click Insert Folder. So right click over the favorites. So go to the Favorites tab, the Favorites folder, and right click Insert Folder. And you can name your new folder. So I'll name this one Purchasing. Then click Enter. So now you can see I have a Purchasing tab. And there's nothing in there. I didn't add anything. So suppose I want to add a specific transaction. So I'll go to ME51N, for example, Create Purchase Requisition. Right click, then you can click Add to Favorites. Now it's been added to my favorites list. Okay. Now if I want to put it in the Purchasing tab, the Purchasing folder, just drag it there. Select it and drag it. And now it's in the Purchasing folder. So then when I close and open this folder, I can hide it or I can view it. So this can just help you sort of organize your transactions and whatnot. And if you'd like to remove something, you can just right click it and delete it from the favorites. You can change your favorites. It's just another option to help you and make things easier. Okay, and as you can see here, I have the technical names or the T codes displayed. So these T codes are codes that you can enter to open the screen, instead of having to scroll through all of this to find which transaction you need. For example, MB22, change reservation. Rather than scroll through this long list to see which one it is, you can just come over to this search bar on the left, and you can go ahead and enter any T code you'd like. So for example, let's choose a common one, MB52. So you can go over here on the left, you can click you can type in MB52 and hit enter. Then it'll take you to that screen. And if for some reason your T codes aren't displaying, all you have to do is right click, go to settings, and then choose this option, display technical names. So if I uncheck it, it'll remove all the T codes. So I right click, settings, and display technical names. Now I can see all the T codes. And as you get more accustomed to the system, you'll probably memorize the T codes. So then you can quickly enter them here to access any window that you like. Okay, so that's the basics of how to access the system and all about the T codes. Another thing I'd like to share with you. So if I open, for example, MB21, I'll double click here, or I can enter MB21 in this bar over here, and I can access the create reservation screen. So suppose I don't want to access this screen, or I want to go back. You can click the back button on the top left, and it'll take me back over here. Or you can also go to the bar on the top left and type /n. So this will close the window. So if I open it, I can use the back button, or I can type in /n. Another thing you can do is type in /o, and then you can type in another T code. So for example, suppose I opened up MB52, but I want to open up MB21 in a new window. So I could just do /o, then type in the T code, MB21, or whichever T code you want, and it'll open that T code in a new window. So now I have the create reservation screen, but if I move this, I also have this one in another window. And as you can see here, I have two windows. I can also close this if I want with /n, and that'll close it and take me back to this screen. Or I can close the screen entirely and go to this X on the top right corner, and I can close it. So that's just how to navigate the system and a few other things. I hope this video is helpful, and keep watching along to see how to perform all these other transactions such as create reservation, change reservation, create a purchase request. And if you have any questions, please contact me. And if you'd like to see any other video demonstration, please contact me and I'll gladly arrange that for you. Thanks.